Today, we're diving deep into one of the greatest secrets of wealth creation from one of the richest men ever to walk the earth, John D. Rockefeller. What if I told you there's a way to stop working tirelessly and still build immense wealth? Sounds impossible, right? Well, Rockefeller knew something most people never discover in their lifetimes. Before we uncover this powerful secret, do me a huge favor. Smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more life-changing wisdom. It means the world to us, and it'll ensure you're the first to hear the proven strategies of the world's greatest thinkers and moguls. Now let's dive into Rockefeller's game-changing secret to wealth without endless work. John D. Rockefeller's rise to become the world's first billionaire and his impact on the business landscape continue to serve as a testament to strategic wealth building. Born in 1839, Rockefeller started as a modest bookkeeper, but he quickly learned that if he wanted to achieve his lofty goals of financial independence and prosperity, he would need to do more than work hard. The key? Learning how to let his work for him and designing systems that would multiply his efforts even when he wasn't present. Rockefeller's legacy is built on two foundational principles that we'll discuss at length today: the power of scalable systems and passive income. These principles became the bedrock of his empire, Standard Oil, which, at its height, controlled 90% of the U.S. oil supply. However, the most fascinating aspect of Rockefeller's success is not the oil itself, but his ability to leverage other people's time, skills, and resources to create continuous wealth flows. He discovered that real wealth doesn't come from exchanging time for money. It comes from ownership, control, and scalability. Now let's break down how this powerful philosophy worked for Rockefeller and how you can use the same methods to create wealth without endless work. At the core of John D. Rockefeller's wealth-building philosophy was his understanding that systems, not individuals, generate wealth on a large scale. As a young man, he initially followed the traditional path, working hard, saving money, and gaining experience. However, he soon realized that this approach had its limits. There were only so many hours in the day, and he could only work so much before hitting a ceiling. The first part of Rockefeller's secret is leverage. One of his most famous quotes is, "I would rather earn 1% off 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts." This profound statement embodies Rockefeller's realization that wealth is multiplied when you expand beyond your own direct efforts. Rockefeller was one of the early adopters of leveraging other people's time, skills, and resources, which allowed him to build an empire far larger than he could have done alone. For Rockefeller, this meant building teams, delegating tasks, and setting up a chain of command where others could manage the daily operations of Standard Oil. As his company grew, he was able to step back from the minute details and focus on big-picture strategy and future opportunities. This delegation created a multiplying effect on his productivity and profits. How can this apply to you? Build a team? Whether you're running a business, investing, or pursuing a side hustle, it's crucial to understand that you can't do everything yourself. Learning to delegate and build a competent team will allow you to scale your operations. Hire or partner with individuals who have strengths that complement your weaknesses. Outsource. Use freelancers or third-party services to handle repetitive or time-consuming tasks. Whether it's virtual assistants, content creators, or financial advisors, outsourcing allows you to focus on growth and strategy rather than being bogged down by daily tasks. 2. Scalable business models, the key to multiplying wealth. While Rockefeller was originally focused on the oil industry, his true genius was in creating scalable systems. Standard Oil didn't just extract oil, it controlled every aspect of the process, from refining to distribution. Rockefeller understood that owning multiple stages of production gave him control over costs and quality, while allowing him to scale operations without directly working in each department. Scalability is the key difference between businesses that remain small and those that grow into empires. For Rockefeller, scalability meant that every new barrel of oil refined or sold contributed to the company's growth without significantly increasing overhead costs or personal effort. How can this apply to you? Create scalable systems. Look for opportunities where you can build a system once and have it generate income repeatedly. For example, if you're running an online business, selling digital products such as ebooks, courses, or apps can scale infinitely without requiring additional resources for each sale. Focus on passive income. A scalable business model should eventually produce passive income. Passive income streams are those that, once set up, continue to generate revenue with minimal ongoing work. Examples include investments, real estate, digital products, or dividend-paying stocks. Passive income, the Rockefeller blueprint for financial freedom. John D. Rockefeller is considered one of the earliest pioneers of passive income strategies. Unlike traditional labor, passive income allows you to generate wealth over time without needing to be actively involved. For Rockefeller, his investments in oil were the ultimate form of passive income. Once the oil wells were drilled and the systems were in place, they continued to produce wealth for years. Let's break down the primary sources of passive income that Rockefeller utilized and how they can be applied today. 3. Investments, the power of compounding wealth. One of Rockefeller's primary sources of wealth was through investments that compounded over time. Whether it was real estate, other businesses, or reinvesting profits from Standard Oil, Rockefeller understood that investing wasn't just about immediate returns. It was about setting the stage for long-term growth. Compounding occurs when the returns on an investment generate additional returns, creating exponential growth. Rockefeller continuously reinvested the profits from Standard Oil into new ventures and expansions, allowing his wealth to grow far beyond his initial investments. How can this apply to you? Start investing early. The sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Whether you're investing in stocks, real estate, or businesses, the power of compounding can significantly increase your wealth over time. Reinvest profits. Instead of spending all your earnings, consider reinvesting them into income-generating assets. Over time, this can create a snowball effect where your investments grow larger and produce more returns. 4. Real estate, the evergreen passive income source. Real estate was another critical asset class for Rockefeller. He invested in properties that generated rental income and appreciated over time. Real estate remains one of the most reliable sources of passive income due to its stability and long-term value growth. For modern investors, real estate offers several pathways to passive income. Rental properties. By purchasing properties and renting them out, you can create a steady stream of income that requires minimal ongoing effort, especially if you hire property managers. Real estate investment trusts, or REITs. These allow you to invest in real estate without owning property directly. REITs pay dividends from the rental income and property sales, offering an easy way to generate passive income. 5. Dividends, generating income without work. Another pillar of Rockefeller's passive income strategy was through dividends from his investments in various companies. Dividends are regular payments made to shareholders from a company's profits. For Rockefeller, his investments in other industries, from railroads to banking, paid dividends that created streams of income without any extra work on his part. How can this apply to you? Invest in dividend-paying stocks. When you invest in companies that pay dividends, you receive regular payments, often quarterly, simply for holding the stock. Over time, this can add up to a significant passive income stream. Reinvest dividends. Many investors choose to reinvest their dividends, which can accelerate the compounding effect and grow your portfolio even faster. Vertical integration, controlling every aspect of the wealth machine. One of Rockefeller's most effective wealth-building strategies was vertical integration. This means owning or controlling every stage of production and distribution. By doing so, Rockefeller minimized costs, maximized profits, and eliminated competition. Standard Oil didn't just pump oil from the ground. It owned the refineries, transportation networks like pipelines and railroads, and the marketing and distribution channels. This allowed Rockefeller to squeeze out competitors, control pricing, and keep profits within his company. 6. Modern-day vertical integration for passive income. In today's economy, vertical integration might look a bit different, but the concept remains the same. By controlling multiple aspects of your income streams, you maximize efficiency and profitability. For example, if you own an online business, vertical integration might involve owning the manufacturing process, handling distribution, and managing marketing channels. If you're an investor, vertical integration might involve owning properties, managing them yourself, and handling leasing or sales. How can this apply to you? Maximize control. Look for opportunities where you can own or control multiple aspects of your business or investments. This reduces reliance on third parties, increases profit margins, and ensures smoother operations. Diversify income sources. Consider ways to diversify within your field. If you're a real estate investor, you might expand into property management or real estate development. If you run an online business, you might expand into different product categories or distribution methods. Philanthropy and legacy ensuring long-term wealth. Toward the latter part of his life, Rockefeller became one of the world's greatest philanthropists, giving away over $500 million to causes such as education, healthcare, and scientific research. His charitable efforts were not only about making a difference in the world, they were about creating a lasting legacy that ensured his wealth would continue working for good long after he was gone. 7. The Rockefeller approach to giving back. Philanthropy is often seen as an obligation for the wealthy, but for Rockefeller, it was part of his wealth strategy. By supporting education, he indirectly supported the growth of a more educated workforce, which would benefit his businesses. By funding medical research, he helped to create innovations that improved lives, contributing to a healthier, more productive society. For today's wealth builders, philanthropy offers several benefits. Tax advantages. Charitable donations can reduce your tax burden, allowing you to keep more of your wealth while supporting causes you care about. Building a legacy. By giving back, you create a positive impact that can extend beyond your lifetime, ensuring that your wealth continues to do good for future generations. Conclusion. Rockefeller's formula for wealth without working. To summarize, John D. Rockefeller's wealth-building secrets offer timeless lessons that apply even in today's world. His approach emphasized creating scalable systems, leveraging other people's efforts, and focusing on passive income. By investing in assets that generate revenue over time and controlling as much of the process as possible, he was able to build an empire without needing to work endlessly. The core principles include leverage. Use other people's time and skills to multiply your own efforts. Passive income. Invest in revenue-generating assets that continue to produce income without your constant involvement. Vertical integration. Maximize control over your income streams to reduce dependency and increase profitability. Philanthropy. Give back and create a legacy that ensures your wealth continues working for good long after you're gone. If you apply these principles, you too can build lasting wealth and escape the cycle of trading time for money. And that's a wrap. We hope you found Rockefeller's secrets as inspiring as we did. If you want more life-changing insights, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and remember, true wealth isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter.